Wait.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
So happy to be here.
All right. That's what's up. Feel like we're on a roller coaster right now. You know how you be like, wait.
Should I just go?
Yeah. So what's going on?
Okay. Hi. Do I do like the intro now and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, we're live, so I don't know. It's nice to meet you.
I like your
Let's
I
just
like
have a
your
good
glasses.
time, y'all.
I like your glasses.
Thank you. So, hi, this is Keira and Scarlett with Gpc-Tv, and we're here with Akil, the MC from Jurassic 5,
Yeah.
and Rocky from Peace Camp. And yeah, so Akil, first, what does peace mean to you?
It's a good question. Harmony, stillness, um, um, agreeance, you know, uh, calmness, togetherness, and unity.
And Rocky, what place brings you the most peace?
Oh man, I was ready to answer the first question, but you know, my go-to is always by water at the river, especially if that river is in the redwoods. I'm in heaven. One of my favorite places is Mount Shasta, and also the river that's right here by our house. Those two places I think of when I think of my peaceful places. And then also I wanted to say, what does peace mean? You know, peace looks like community to me. Peace looks like people working together. Peace looks like hip hop. You know, hip hop changed my life, and it was the first time I really got to see community and culture come together in a way where so many people from so many different backgrounds and beliefs were working together and creating something beautiful. You know, so peace looks a lot like hip hop, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you find your inspiration to start music, Akil?
I think from my parents. My dad was a DJ, so we always had records around us, and my mom, she was a dancer and artist. So music has always been in around me in my life. But to actually be inspired to actually do it, I had a couple of friends from my neighborhood that were involved in the breakdancing aspect of hip hop, and one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I was trying to rap, and and then I realized, hey, you're actually pretty good at this. Like you can actually do this, and so, and that was when I was 13. So, and I'm 50 now. So yeah.
Dope.
That's
No
great.
big deal.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Rocky, when and how did you start Peace Camp?
Oh wow! So Peace Camp's been going for almost, let's see, actually I think it's 36 years, but it might be 35. Our good friend Millie Livingston started Peace Camp back in the 80s, I believe. And why did she start Peace Camp? I mean, for the obvious reasons. We need more peace in the world, and it starts with
Yeah.
you guys. I mean, it starts within, but in reality, in the big picture, it starts with you guys. Making sure we water the seeds, give you guys tools, give you guys what we didn't have growing up. You know what I mean? In hopes that you guys do more with it, that you guys are empowered, and feel like you could do more than we could ever do. Because it's not just about figuring out who to work for; it's about figuring out what works for you, right?
Smart. Wow.
Okay. So, Akil, what's your favorite part in the process of making new music?
Uh, I think coming up with the idea of what you're going to do with the music. Sometimes you can hear a beat, and you it gives you an idea, or maybe sometimes you're not listening to a beat. Maybe you're listening to somebody talk and they say something that jars your brain, or be inspired by seeing something on TV and stuff. It's just that first initial inspiration, like, hey, like, I feel like I want to write something, because sometimes, you can have the beats and, you can have some lyrics and stuff, but if you're not inspired to do that, so I think the first part of it is just the inspiration to actually want to do it and stuff.
How long does it usually take to like put together like a whole like song?
There's really no method to the madness and stuff, because sometimes you may just be feeling it, and it might take you 30 minutes, it might take you an hour, and so the process with you actually writing a song and then actually recording it are two different things and stuff, so to coming out with the finished product, at the end or whatnot and stuff. So it's really no method to the madness and stuff, because sometimes it may take a couple of days. Maybe you're thinking about something that has a little bit more detail to it, and so you got to do a little bit more research on actually what it is that you're trying to say, and maybe how you're trying to say it, as well as capturing the feeling. You may feel something one day, and then you go back to it the next day, and you don't have that same feeling and stuff. So it's about trying to capture that feeling and actually complete the moment and complete your thought and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good question.
Thank you. Rocky, what is your favorite part of Peace Camp?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know if people really know how much Peace Camp is. We have everyone down to people going into kindergarten. So we have from TK all the way up to our age. We're all part of this community. We're all learning together. Like we tell you guys, each one teach one. We're learning just as much from y'all as you guys are learning from us, and we're excited about what this means. But my favorite part about Peace Camp, let's see. Oh, geez, I'm gonna have to pick one for each group if that's okay. All right. So we have our kindergarten through fifth grade group, and man, I just love watching those kids light up and be able to be experiencing these new things so early and meet community and have an idea of what community means, knowing that there's other people that care for you and are creative and are excited for you. That's so special for the K through 5. Sometimes we're providing something that they don't ever get. I know that if I would have gotten this as a younger person, I don't know what I would have been able to do with it, because it's a beautiful thing to be connected to community when you're young. It's a beautiful thing to be able to understand our power younger, understand that we're not just consumers, but creators, understand that we're able to use these tools to get as far as we want in life. Like I just said in the last question, it's not about who we work for, but how are we going to work it for our best situation. And for me, my best situation is being in a position where I can help others, where I have something to offer to others. You know what I mean? That's been one of the most fulfilling parts of my life that keeps me sustained and keeps me focused on what's important, is working with you guys. So for me, this is my golden reminder every year. Peace Camp brought me so much peace and filled up my cup this year. It's almost like Peace Camp was for me. And it is, but we really think of it like, what do we want to give you guys? What do you guys want? What's going to make this special for you? You know what I mean? So on a big picture, what do I love about Peace Camp is I leave recharged, re-energized, remembering what's important, And I can honestly say in 2020, I wasn't in such a peaceful place before we started getting ready for Peace Camp because of everything going on. And it really brought me home and helped ground me and, prepared me for this week. But nothing could prepare me for this week, because I'm telling you, my cup is overflowing this week because of these young people and because of you guys. I'm so happy that Gpc-Tv got to be us, because you guys have really shown that leadership in past years, and I've gotten to watch you guys grow in ways that I know you guys see, but sometimes you guys don't see either, and it's just beautiful knowing that we can have this interview live today. We've been doing interviews for a couple of years now, but today we're live, and we're live with Akil, the MC, all the way in Atlanta with us. It's beautiful.
That's what's up.
But on that level, I do have to say I love Gpc-Tv. I love everything about our middle school media arts group and getting to put technology in your guys' hands, introduce you to amazing people. but most of all, I've enjoyed developing GPC-TV with you guys because this is special. You know, I always walk away energized and excited, and I was just so pleased to have you two back with us. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much. I can do that, but my favorite parts of Peace Camp are all of it, and you guys. You know.
Mhm.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, that moment. It's all love, though.
Mhm.
And
So,
for those that
Akil,
don't
how
know,
is-
I just add this: Scarlett is my little cousin. I'm not going to hide that. I'm very proud of you, and I'm just so excited you're part of our group.
I
Family.
mean, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
funny. Good job.
So who's next? What you got for us?
Okay. Akil, how has 2020 affected the music making for you?
Wow.
The music making, it hasn't actually. It gave me a lot of energy to make more music. Because that's all you can do. You sitting at home now and stuff. So but then sometimes I feel like I'm missing something, because you make the music at home and then you go out and then you perform it, and that's your litmus test and stuff, on what you do at home. You get out there and go testing what you're actually making at home. So now I'm like feeling a little antsy, like like okay, I'm been creating music, but now how am I gonna be able to out have this as an outlet, whereas for the past uh since '97 I've been traveling out the country and traveling around the world, and this is the first within these few months that we been in. This is like some of the longest time that I've been at home, like without having, to go out and go do um, some things and stuff, So like the creative process is good, but then the flip side of it is like, okay, these things that you're creating, when are you going to be able to, you know? So I feel good about being able to create though.
Rocky, how has 2020 affected Peace Camp this year?
Well, we're seeing it. I mean, we land on our feet though, right? We're resilient. We're resourceful. You know, Peace Camp is on Zoom this year. I know we're on StreamYard right now, but we're gonna jump back on Zoom in a minute to be with the whole group. It's gone beautifully. You know, I can't have imagined it going better. Really, being on Zoom. But obviously, you know, one of the hardest things has been not having camp in person this year. So 2020 has definitely had a huge effect. But on that level too, you know, we have to remember why we host Peace Camp. It's, you know, we've had a lot of amazing guest speakers, and I think all of them kind of came at you with some realness, and they weren't like, we're here just because we're supposed to be together and it's always supposed to be this way and it's that easy. You know, it's really because peace is a practice. Peace takes work. Peace takes, you know, building community together, and um, yeah, we want to be able to offer that to you. And it's just beautiful that Zoom allowed us to do that this year. I had my doubts, you know what I mean? But Zoom really allowed us to continue Peace Camp. And I think it meant more to some people, you know what I mean? I hope that some of you middle school participants, our team, our family, you know, I hope you guys are able to use some of the tools that you got today and you guys start creating while you're home. Because we're all stuck at home more than we like to be, you know, or more than we're used to, especially. So, like, I hope that you guys take control of it and decide what you're going to do, you know, so that the world doesn't decide for you. But like Akil said, you know, we take that time to think about what we want and how we're going to get it. And it's just a matter of seeing it and then being it, you know, putting those feet before the next.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Well,
guys are doing great, by the way. For
Yeah.
anybody tuning in, I'm just going to take this minute to say this is their first live interview, and that is amazing. You know, it takes so much to put yourself out there in this way. And like I said, the growth over the last few years, it really shows. And this is going to set you up for an amazing future, whatever you choose to do with it. You know?
Great question. Y'all have great questions. This is
Yeah.
good questions. It's not kindergarten. It's not kindergarten questions.
Yeah. I love the thought that's gone into it, and some of the answers that have come out.
You're making me think, like, what? Which is a great sign of an interviewer, that you really can. Hey, they put something on that person's mind and stuff.
You know, there's so many things that go into it that we don't think about a lot. You know, like I know eye contact is different on here, but how we show our attention matters. You know, how we show we're present and we're listening, and I see that, and a lot of times we don't pay attention to those things until we're in these situations. You know, job interview or a live interview or whatever. You know, it forces us to really think on our toes, and it forces us to really be present and pay attention. And society doesn't set us up that way. You know, when we go to school, it's kind of either top down. You talk when you talk to, or we don't know how to talk to each other, and that's going to translate on campuses just like it translates in the real world.
Right.
You know, we see how unable people are to talk peacefully with one another right now, especially. And this is one of those skills, one of those gifts that you get to give to the world through having conversations that people can take something away from.
Right.
It was fun.
Big up, you guys, though. Both
Yeah.
of you.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gpc-Tv.
Yes. Going down.
So, do you guys have one more question for us each that you guys want to ask?
I think I'm good. I don't have any more.
That's okay. I was going to say, as soon as we're out of questions, we're going to turn it back on you, and me and Akil might have a question for each of you.
Okay.
All right. What about you, Scarlett? One more question?
I don't got any.
That's okay. You guys did great. I really enjoyed those questions. Akil, do you want to ask Keira and Scarlett a question?
What's the best part about being a journalist or interviewer, and for both of you? Like, what has been the best part of this journey, actually?
Okay, for me, it's like meeting all the different people and getting to talk to them and get to know more about them.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I like listening to other people's like lives and like stories and stuff, and getting to know more about them. That's fun.
Is this something that you were already into doing prior to hopping into this particular field with Rocky, or like as far as like liking to, like, you just found yourself, hey, I like looking at interviews, and then and now you're actually the interviewer, and or you're doing it and stuff?
Not really. Peace Camp is in Gpc-Tv is what got me like into doing this and stuff. So I had no experience like before.
Wow. So. Do you both pay attention to journalists now asking questions, or do you pay attention to if you're watching the news, or watching Oprah, or some other show where people have asking their questions and stuff, like
Yeah.
You start to look at things a little different than before, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes some people ask questions not because they want to know, because they want this other person to know something, and so sometimes you can ask a question but you're not necessarily seeking an answer for it. You're more so seeking the conversation from the person.
Yeah.
And so sometimes people guide people, and they they may start off the questioning, or it may not even be a question. It's just get to talking about something that's dear to the other person, and they know that it's dear to this person, or intrigues this person, and then they let them talk. They'll be talking, and then what they're talking, they led that person to open up to be able to finish off the thought that you started or whatnot and stuff. So
Yeah.
So I know a generic question would be like, what's your favorite part about Peace Camp? But I'm going to ask you a little deeper. I want to know, how can you use these skills you're learning for peace?
Well, I guess that doing Gpc-Tv means like I kind of put myself out there, which means I can meet other people and talk to them more of like get on their level about some things.
You can connect and relate.
Communicate.
Yeah. It's definitely helping to get like easier to communicate with other people more.
Have your communication skills got better?
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Were you a little afraid before?
Yeah, like 3 years ago, if I tried to do this, never.
I've been proud of you every step of the way, but I know what it's taken for us to break out in those ways, and I know what it means. You know, I've watched enough people, do their first performance with us, and then next thing you know, they're talking on stage, and next thing you know, they have a whole crowd in their hands, and people are really interested in what they have to say. And for young people especially, you know what I mean? A lot of times we don't feel that way, and I hope that's something that we offer in Peace Camp, because that's what we hope to offer always, is young people to feel like they're heard and to have a voice in this world and to help them navigate that and use that, I'm excited. Go ahead.
Would you recommend other people get involved in this, and just as a communication tool, just to learn communication and how to be able to express themselves to other people?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll challenge you, and I don't want to be too hard, but how would you describe it to somebody if you wanted them to check it out?
Gpc-Tv?
I would describe. Yeah.
Let's do Gpc-Tv.
Okay, so like Gpc-Tv, if you want to do it, it's kind of like you have like your own. It's like a group of friends, kind of, but then those friends expand to the rest of the like people out there. But that's all I can explain.
So you become a little community that becomes part of the bigger community.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't really know. I mean, I guess like Gpc-Tv is basically like getting to know people and communicating with other people more to know more about them, so other people can know more about them too. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, it's been a beautiful journey. Really appreciate both of you putting everything into it, putting your hearts into it, and it's really showing. From the outside. I'm excited. Because I can already see it in your guys' eyes. I can already hear it in your guys, or see it in your demeanor and everything. And you guys are a lot more comfortable than when we started. You guys are a lot more natural talking and coming up with these questions on the fly. And those are all skills that can lend to anything in life. So, yeah, thank you for being willing to take those challenges on. Step out of your comfort zone.
Right. Great job. Y'all did a great job. I know I'm gonna see y'all on some type of television show. Be like, hey, she interviewed me when she was younger.
And real quick, how long have each of you been with Peace Camp?
Oh, I've been with Peace Camp since I was in like, I want to say like 3rd or 4th grade. Sometime.
Wow.
This is my 3rd year, so like 6th grade, 5th grade year, 6th grade, I think. So.
Wow.
Well, what's one thing you appreciate most about Peace Camp?
Just the people. They're so friendly.
Yeah.
It's very welcoming.
It brings everyone together and like makes like a peaceful place for everyone.
Demonstrating what peace can look like, right? Community can be.
Would y'all put y'all kids in there? If you had children, would you put your kids in Peace Camp?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
We already got our eyes on some, you know.
Right.
They're a little peace camper.
Right. Wow.
Awesome. Well, it's been
Well,
great. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you. Thank you too.
yes, thank you, ladies. Thank you. It was beautiful. Y'all did a great job.
Thank you.
Akil, the MC, always a blessing, always an honor, my friend.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
you.
Rocky. Good job, Rocky. Good job. You're doing a great job with them, man. Much respect for you, being a mentor, in this field and stuff. So, I can see much growth, and hey, keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you. You've known me since we started this. I was a much different
Exactly.
person 11 years ago, and it's
Right.
beautiful, full circle.
Right. We're still moving forward. So, man, much love, much success to everybody.
Right. Who's closing us out?
Okay, I'm Scarlett. That's cute. Oh my god, it's inverted. I can't see.
Yeah, that way.
That's Keira.
There you go.
And we're with Gpc-Tv. Peace.
Peace. Peace. Yeah.